remember a recent moment when, while I was working on some new music, I heard my computer ping with a breaking news update from the Washington Post. Nearly every top officer in the U.S. military had been summoned on short notice to an ultra-important meeting in Virginia for ultra-unknown reasons. I remember this feeling very weird and different and dissonant because nothing like this had happened within my lifetime and nobody knew what it meant. So fast forward till after the meeting, which happened last week, and there is a really interesting article that was published by the Free Press that talks about this flashbang meeting. It was written by a gentleman named Elliot Ackerman, who served as a Marine infantryman and a special operations officer in Iraq and Afghanistan. He points to 3 traits that he says are vital to the warrior culture of the American military. These are competence, humility, and accountability. And the article makes a compelling case that none of those 3 qualities were on display at this meeting. Those 3 qualities, competence, humility, and accountability, they're all such admirable ideals, and the idea of exploring through music how they can exist as elevated concepts that are very much not manifested in reality, that felt very compelling. So when I work on this music, I'm going to start by exploring righteous, pure, noble, melodic themes, maybe something kind of ethereal, but there has to be play there between the ideas of presence and absence, high and low, naming something and wishing it to be present, but not actually having it manifest. So there's also going to be something wistful or even hollow I'll be going for in how I shape the melodies and chords. All of that feels like plenty of inspiration to create something. So I'm going to go put my fingers on the piano and explore, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. So that was very satisfying to play. And like most of the current dissonance pieces I record, it felt cathartic. It actually came out more delicately than I'd originally intended, but I did like how I ended up using the extreme ranges of the piano, the low and the high, to create kind of a shell idea with the middle of the keyboard staying largely empty or jagged. It also was interesting how in the act of creating this piece, I found myself referencing The Sunken Cathedral by Claude Debussy. That's one of my favorite wistful, timeless solo piano pieces. And to me, it speaks to the wistful sadness of seeing something grand and powerful on the path of decay. So this was Current Dissonance, noise number 200. Thank you so much for checking it out. Wishing you peace.